hoops, dunks, passion, and pure fun. The fourth season of Basketball Africa League was electrifying.
It's really fun. It's a vibe, honestly.
I come from Angola.
I'm from New York City.
And I come from Kenya.
I was given a Rwandese passport.
Oh, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. You've got drums.
Kigali, Rwanda's capital, became the epicenter of this ultimate basketball showdown.
We had 3 other conferences before coming for the finals in Kigali. We had a lot of people, so we expected to have the same kind of atmosphere, the same kind of attendance coming here, and Kigali didn't disappoint.
Incredible. Really couldn't have been happier with just opening day, full house, sold out crowd.
BAL is more than just a game. It is a testament to the growing footprint of basketball across the continent.
People used to tell us that we are not in the same level of Europe or America. We accepted this.
We have new teams, we've had new countries participating in the BAL, but also that same story of growth is something that we continue to see across NBA's work on the continent as well.
We're going to measure our success truly when we see that what we do here in this space from March to June, we see that in all the other months in other countries where fans are coming to come and support local clubs.
And it injects energy and excitement into the host city.
This game is so wide. Like the players, they are playing on a different level.
Everything in Kigali is good.
We're so excited to be here at the game.
Born from the visions of NBA Africa and FIBA in 2019, the BAL returned for its 4th season with playoffs and grand finals held from May 24th to June 1st, 2024. This year, it showcased the undeniable progress of basketball on the African continent.
NBA is a strong brand. Everybody knows this brand. And when you are related with the NBA, the level must be different. Okay, there is more professionalism, more responsibility. So this is what changed a lot in Africa in the last year. I used to say that we had the problem of self-esteem. That time we were a little bit afraid, but more than that, we were not believing ourselves. We accept the status that people used to tell us that we are not in the same level of Europe or America. We accepted this. Since we had this partnership, we start to understand that we have quality, we have capacity, and we can do things better.
The BAL is built on the foundation of many decades of work that the NBA have, was engaged on the continent, and we partnered with FIBA to launch the Basketball Africa League in 2019, was when it was announced at the All-Star Weekend in Charlotte. But we partnered with FIBA many years before that to launch the Basketball Without Borders camp in 2003 in South Africa. So I think we're just, the Basketball Africa League is a culmination of many decades of work. More people have access to the game, the bigger the fan base is going to be, and at the end of the day, the exercise here is to grow a fan base.
NBA Africa has been on the continent for a very long time, coming back and forth since 2010, but even visiting much earlier. I remember a visit that the Commission of NBA made and met President Mandela at the time in South Africa, and since then there's been growth of NBA engagement on the continent. But most recently, we set up the Basketball Africa League, We're in Kigali for the 4th season. If you look at how it's grown both in terms of numbers of attendance, fans coming to cheer their favorite clubs or teams, we've also seen growth in terms of our own footprint on the continent. This year we have 4 conferences. Usually we had 3 cities where we played, but we added 1 new conference, Kalahari in South Africa, which was very successful. We had close to 25,000 people attend those games.
Kigali once again played host to this prestigious event. 8 allied teams, having battled their way through Kalahari, Sahara and Nile conferences, converged on the state-of-the-art BK Arena, ready to claim the ultimate prize.
We have the top 8 teams from the 12 teams that started the season 4 in Pretoria with the first group at the Kalahari conference. 2 teams qualified automatically from each conference, and we took the 2 best third place finishers across the 3 conferences. From the Kalahari conference, we had FUS de Rabat and Petro Atletico de Rwanda. Petro is a team that has participated in every season of the Basketball Africa League to date. And from Cairo and the Nile Conference, Al Ahly from Egypt, which is our reigning champion of the Basketball Africa League, qualified along with Al Ahly from Libya. From the Sahara Conference in Senegal, Rivers Hoopers from Nigeria, this is their second time participating, finished ahead of the conference, the Sahara Conference, to qualify to these finals, and AS Douane, which was the AS Douane from Senegal, which was last year's runner-up. And then the 2 top third place finishers are the Cape Town Tigers from South Africa and US Monastir from Tunisia. US Monastir, that was the winner of the 2022 Season 2 Basketball Africa League season, and also US Monastir has participated in every season along with Petro Atletico de Rwanda. We had 5 new teams participate and 3 new countries in the league this year.
The opening game featuring Al Ahly Libya against Cape Town Tigers set the stage for a tournament filled with exceptional talent and fierce competition.
This is the great things that we are here. For us, big experience, but you know how it is. The people from my club, they like to win this. It's not to be easy. A lot of good teams, a lot of good players, a lot of good coaches, good organization, and I think each game will be very, very interesting, you know. For us, is big experience, and I think now is first time that any Libyan team play for this BAL.
On the court, a spectacle unfolded. Skillful players and strategic plays captivated the audience. Each team poured their heart and soul into becoming champions. For the fans, it was pure magic.
Actually, I would say BAL is so great. It is not my first time watching it though. I watched it last year, of which I witnessed Al Ahly of Egypt taking the trophy. And it was really good because I was their fan. I had a brother called Nuni Omud from South Sudan. I had to support him, and you know, like the energy I gave in, and at the end what we got, it was really cool. So I really like it, and I'm sure like I'll get my brother again here, and we're going for him again. Yeah, you know, we South Sudanese will go for each other. So that's what we're gonna do. Wow. Kigali is a nice city, you know, it's a cool city, it's a clean city, it's a welcoming city. So it's really cool, like, you know, when they were playing playoff in maybe Senegal and stuff, we were not happy for that. We wanted everything to be played in Kigali so that we witness it. We don't want to be like witnessing it on the TV or what. We want to watch it live, and that's why we came today to see it. It's really cool. It's amazing. Rwanda is a beautiful country. Kigali is a beautiful city, and yeah, BK Arena is still like you can even witness it. I don't have to tell you everything.
Last year I was supporting Petro, and this time I'm also supporting Petro. Di Rwanda, let's go Angola, let's go Petro.
We'll be a fan of what is the name of the team? Team from Nigeria. Rivers Hoopers, yeah. They are a good team.
This game is so wild, like the players, they are playing on a different level, and yeah, so exciting.
It's really fun. It's a vibe, honestly. Yeah. So I'm here for the vibes today.
Oh my God, it's so good. That's my first time to come for a basketball game. I didn't know that it was so vibrating, you know? People are really fanatic, and you can feel it's like you are in the game. It was so good. I wanted to jump and tell them, please play like this and that. Anyway, it was very good, very unique experience. I'll never forget this experience. By the way, this country is amazing.
Well, it's definitely very exciting. I live in LA, so I've been to the Lakers games, I've been to the Knicks games, but this is really something else. To be here at the finals, it's awesome. It's totally different type of energy. Everyone's super excited, and we can't wait to get inside and just watch the games.
Despite the absence of a Rwandan team in the tournament, Kigali became the epicenter of the action. The arena buzzed with excitement, often selling out for most games.
First of all, the fact that there is no Rwandan team that is playing in the finals in Kigali, but we're sold out for the first game today tells you something. Tells you that the game of basketball is popular. Yes, people like to follow the clubs from where they're familiar, they like to follow home teams, but even without that, to see the interest, to still come to the arena to watch games, as we're going to see today when we tip off later this afternoon, just shows that the basketball game is really becoming more popular and people are embracing even our own local league here on the continent, which is the Basketball Africa League.
Incredible. Really couldn't have been happier with just, opening day, full house, sold out crowd, having some great people in the building, His Excellency, His President Paul Kagame, really coming to Dakar, that last game in the Sahara Conference, the momentum we left there, we even took it bigger, It was great to see some great basketball games also. The crowd coming in numbers, and this is really why we, feel Kigali is a special place, and we've seen the growth of the game, a lot of young people in the stands, having a great time.
The feeling is a little bit mixed because we don't have a Rwandan team here, but also it's a good one because we're having so many games here compared to last time. So there will be classification, I think, and also the quarterfinals to the finals. So it will be very good, very interesting.
The BAL's impact transcends the confines of the court. It is a catalyst for economic growth, boosting tourism and generating employment opportunities for the locals.
If you look at very developed economies, up to 5% of their GDP is coming from sports and entertainment. If you look at the total size of the industry, you're talking about $500 billion. Africa deserves to do likewise, and to create jobs and to create economies that actually are being driven by sports and entertainment. So we're here to be part of that story because it's going to be a very beautiful growing story in the future.
If you look into the numbers that we registered last year in tourism, we were able to record $620 million for the whole activities in tourism, and 94 million of this amount came from MICE, from events, and from these events, sport alone recorded 15%. So this is a result of partnerships like this one that we've been having with partners from different parts of the world, not only to promote sports in our country, but also to make sure that sports also become one of the contributors and drivers of our economic growth.
But the impact is even deeper. BAL serves as a platform for creative art, where entertainment meets the game.
God, man, music and sports are the two things that can unite the entire continent. We have to take those two things seriously, because as we work towards a future of a borderless Africa, the things that have already crossed borders without any regulation or any hinges is music and sport. So let's carry on, man. Let's do this a lot more. African Union, make Africa a borderless Africa. Let's make trade in this continent the most easy thing to do.
Oh, it was amazing. It was really nice. You've been seeing the excitement of fans. I'm very happy of being this part of BAL. Oh, it's a big exposure. It's a big platform for me. It's another blessing on my career. It's very nice. Even the same as my friends or artists, they can be proud of being a part of this project. Yeah.
Beyond the competition, BAL provided an opportunity for visitors to explore the beauty of Rwanda and experience its rich cultural tapestry.
It is. This is my first time experiencing ball, or BAL, however you guys say it here. And it's also my first time visiting Rwanda and Kigali. So today was my first day experiencing the city, and we're so excited to be here at the game and can't wait to see what this is all about, going to the parties and the ceremony, and just so excited to see what it's all about. Kigali's been amazing. We of course did like an overview. I got like a small little tour of the city, but I'm looking forward to seeing a little bit more tomorrow. I know you have an amazing art scene, of course amazing sports, and then of course we're gonna get outside of the city, go gorilla trekking and all of those other amazing things that Rwanda has to offer.
Oh, Kigali is fun. Yeah, the experience is, I don't know the word to use. You come out, you meet different nationalities, you have fun, you enjoy the beauty of Africa, and it's just fun and fun.
I love basketball, and then the ball experience is like a great experience. It's close to NBA, so that's why we traveled to come and watch basketball and to also go around Rwanda. After seeing the Visit Rwanda thing, we want to see how life in Rwanda is and everything.
It has been a fantastic experience, all that I could ask for and more. I love it here. I want to stay. I love how beautiful it is. It's clean, the people are nice, the food is amazing. I didn't think that it would be this beautiful, but it really is. We did a game drive at Akagera National Park. We saw lots of animals. We did gorilla trekking, which was probably my greatest travel experience to date. And we also did an exciting canopy walk yesterday.
You know, Kigali is my home now. Yeah, I'm Rwandese. I don't know if you get it. I was given a Rwandese passport. No, I love this place, man. It's my second home. Home away from home. I always come here. I love the food. I always buy a kabanga when I'm going home. So yeah, I love it here.
So today we brought some journalists, so sports journalists, but journalists who are covering the BAL in Kigali to discover what Kigali has to offer besides the BAL, because we're here for like a week now, more than a week now. We had several great games. We had several great games, but we had to show that Kigali had something else to offer besides basketball. Today is a day off, it's a non-game day, so I decided to take those journalists inside Kigali to discover the historic part of Kigali, the sports landscape in Kigali, and the sports initiative built in Kigali. I really loved it because it gave me the opportunity to go to the museum, to go to two museums, by the way, to have a private visit, a private tour with a guide who took the time to explain us where the country is coming from. And I think it's really important to understand where the country is coming from, to understand where it is today. The state of mind, the spirit, what Rwandans have inside of them, what they went through, to have this to have today this beautiful city, which is Kigali, and this beautiful country that is Rwanda, because I went in several countries in the world, in the Western, in Africa, in Asia, and the first time I came here I was really stunned by how clean the city was, how disciplined the people were, how safe the country was. And yes, I think that we have to go through all this history to understand how it is today.
Additionally, BAL is a catalyst for sports ecosystem development in the country.
We are going to continue to also invest and focus on making sure that the game is more accessible to young boys and girls, continue to invest in grassroots level, working with FIBA to multiply the number of participation opportunities that young people who have a passion for the sport can have, because the more people have access to the game, the bigger the fan base is going to be, and at the end of the day, the exercise here is to grow a fan base. And obviously elite talent is going to come out of all these initiatives, because the amount of talent we have on the continent doesn't exist anywhere else. And we are excited also about the opportunity now we have to build an entire industry around the game of basketball that is going to create jobs, that is going to boost economies.
We want to grow in terms of our footprint on the continent. We want to see more fans following BAL and NBA games here on the continent. We want to get more corporate and development financial institutions investing in sports, because it's going to take everyone to continuously build the ecosystem that should be basketball, because the ecosystem involves many things. It involves arenas, it involves facilities, it involves tourism, hotels, transport, aviation, because there's a lot of travel.
Yeah.
It involves digital marketing. It involves academies to develop talent, sports. So all of that has to be done by all of us stakeholders in the business, including NBA. We're doing our part. We're on the continent. We have 5 offices in 5 regions of the continent. We're here to invest and stay in the long term, and we believe that many of the stakeholders that are interested are really going to make a very big difference.
We've seen really that the partnership with BAL has cemented our positioning as a sports hub on the continent. It has helped develop basketball in Rwanda. It supports our ambition to really develop the sports, but not only basketball, but in general. We also see a lot of private sector involvement, more and more investing in sports infrastructure, in supporting teams. So it's just another partnership that really comes to reaffirm our commitment to sports development, not only in Rwanda but on the continent.
Partnerships like this one, and also the one we have with Paris Saint-Germain, FC Bayern Munich, Ironman, Africa Football League, have been heavily contributing on our sport development. We've been able to establish some academies. We've been able to work with BAL to conduct some critical clinics, which have been helping us in terms of building capacities of the leaders in sports, and also giving a chance and also nurturing talents.
BAL, also known as BAL, has grown since its inception, and investors are taking notice.
We continue to make progress, and our belief was that let's focus on building the product, improving every year, making it attractive, making it exciting. And you see this game, a buzzer beater, between US Monastir and Petro de Rwanda here in Dakar during the Sahara Conference. We had a walk-off buzzer beater. I think there was a game between AS Douane and US Monastir, and then you had a 2 overtime game between APR and River Supers from Nigeria. The competition continued to be very intense on the court, and also when you fill arenas, people coming in support, then you have a product that is attracting people, and that's what brands and companies and sponsors want to see. So yes, we are continuing to attract world-class partners. We remain very grateful to our foundational partners, namely the Rwanda Development Board and Visit Rwanda, Brand Jordan, Nike, and Wilson. But also this year, for example, we're very excited to have brought on board the Bank of Kigali, which will have their name on this. We remain very happy with our broadcast footprint, 214 countries around the world and 17 languages where the games are broadcast. So yes, we are looking forward at the end of the season to sit down and look at also how we're going to innovate and make this league even stronger.
BAL is a very big property. It's showing that basketball is developing in the country as a very well-loved and supported sport. It's bringing together industries, it brings broadcasters together, it drives tourism. So we found it to be something quite important for MTN as the leading mobile operator in Rwanda to be a part of.
As the tournament drew to a close, the final showdown between Petro de Rwanda and Al Ahly Libya gave fans a game to remember. Petro emerged as the winner, sparking wild celebrations.
The 2024 Basketball Africa League champions are Petro Atletico de Rwanda.
Believe me, big quality of basketball, and organization was really good. Guys, we are happy that this kind of competition exists, because Africa is place where will be next, I think, 10, 20 years, a lot of players, until now, is in NBA, and especially in Europe. That means this is like big show, I think very nice competition, very good organization, no one bad words, except for me, little bit pity that my team not take, But this is a life.
It means a lot for our country. It haven't been great basketball for us lately. We've been coming here for 3 or 4 years straight. We haven't, we get here, we get to the final, we lost. We get here, we third place, come back again fourth. So a lot of people were saying Angola basketball done, and we were just trying to get this one for the country. We're not done yet, but we're not satisfied. We still got another year to come back here. So we're going to enjoy this moment, go home, celebrate with our fans, and everybody's going to get better this summer.
Basketball is increasingly popular in Africa. For organizers, this is just the start. For players, it's a dream coming true. And for fans, it's an unending fiesta.
Fans as possible, as many players as possible, to have the experience of this league. Obviously there's tremendous demand to increase the number of teams, but we still want to be very methodical. We want to continue to define the product and then think about models that are going to ensure long-term stability. Yes, there's going to be an opportunity very shortly in the, maybe a few years to increase the number of teams. And there's all kinds of scenarios we are looking at. But the idea is just to do what we need to do to make sure that the trajectory of this league continue to be on the growth.
We're here to stay. We're investing. We're putting money in our mouths, and we are really, really serious about the long-term investment in the continent because we see it will pay off. Africa is a very vibrant continent. Africa is one of the regions that is growing fast. In fact, 20 of the fastest growing economies in the world are here on the African continent. We have a young population. The future is in the young population of the continent, average age of 19 years. And so we know that right now is the best time to invest. And so we're here to be part of that story because it's going to be a very beautiful growing story in the future.